I don't have more than 2 of these, which sounds like a problem, but it's not a problem. Welcome. What a mess. Welcome to the storage. This is like probably half of my personal collection of skateboards, like boards that I used to skate. It's also like a very small portion of Waltz's stuff from our first kind of garage warehouse-y setup. I'm gonna try to find a board. I don't know if it's even in here, but I think it is. You can come along with me.
Wow, what's that?
I don't even know. These are my hung boards. It's the first Waltz board. Other one, other first Waltz board. This is crazy. It's basically a Utah. Basically, like, it's not far off. Shape-wise, like, it's a little less tapered. Had mode skid plates before we made skid plates. Crazy. Waltz had been like in a fulfillment center, so like other people were packing orders and sending stuff out, and then I took over and started doing like everything. Oh, this is the stash. This is a special stash. I started doing everything. So I started packing orders, doing all the customer service emails, everything. And then things got a little bit spicier, and we found out that we couldn't get graphics anymore. This was the first one I printed.
No way.
Yeah. So we had all of these orders in. We had people who needed boards. Freestyle was booming, and like we had no way to make boards because wood shops were closing down, or wood shops were backed up with orders, or it was like impossible to get wood. Like every week there was just a new thing that was like making it really difficult to make boards, which is understandable because like the world was melting. I think there was just a moment where I was like, I'm gonna just print my own boards. We have a simple enough logo, we're just gonna screen print them. So I like went on YouTube and watched a bunch of how to screen print tutorials, and I'd like had a little bit of experience doing it from high school, but very amateur screen printing, so we started doing this. This was definitely like a test board for me to skate. And this was one of the old Champion blanks. So I don't know why we had a blank board with the Champion graphic, or a blank board that should have had the Champion graphic. But it was a start, yeah. So hopefully I have another one that was better. I have the broken one, the yellow broken one. I didn't throw that out, did I? Yeah, it's not here. It's crazy, it's like you were right. It's like you were totally right the whole time. Maria was right, that board's not here. But we did find the other one. I'm blowing it. So I was wrong. The board that I thought was here, the old handmade board that I still probably have, hopefully have, is in the storage unit. So we have to go to my storage unit.
Why do you have a storage unit?
I have a storage unit because Waltz has too many things. Is that what you want me to say? Ugh. It smells terrible in here. Welcome. This is where the rest of my collection is. Snapped hogs. A lot of these are blems. So we have a lot of boards that we were printing that weren't fully opaque. The black ones look the best too. We had black stained ones, and that's part of why I really wanted to do a black Utah board. This would have been a clear out board, or like a registration test probably. So I would have like printed the white and then kept the registration marks on there. So some people out there have 3 color prints of the handmade boards. If you have these, they're not worth anything, but they're special to me. So, congrats. Such a mess. Yo, these are great. There's a green one. Wow. Yeah, with like the scratch. That may have been that cat. This was a blem from how it shipped over. All right. Ugh, we're taking these with us. Hey.
What is this?
I don't know. What is this? Who are we? This was the frame that we used. This is one of the frames we used that we built too. So I built. I didn't want to subject you to the criticism that I'm going to receive for how poorly this was made. Because the parts that I made are bad. But yeah, like hand stretched.
That and staple one bit of it.
Before I realized that you could actually like request screens stretched to a certain tension if you like went and got a professional screen printer or a silk screen maker to do it for you. I was like doing my own photo emulsion, exposing my own screens, rinsing them out. We made a dump sink, a rinse sink in the garage. You need a screen that you can push and like get some shape out of, because the board isn't a flat canvas. It's like a curved, a curved thing you have to print on. But yeah, this was, yeah, there's some pride here for sure. I'm definitely proud that we were able to do this, but it's also pretty janky.
That.
And then because the board's like curved, using a regular like straight screen printing squeegee doesn't work, because you have to have the silicone of the squeegee like curve around the board. So I made a squeegee out of a Witch's deck, the board that came out a season before. So this is just like 3 sections of a Witch's board screwed together with the silicone. And then since then, we've redesigned the Hand of Glory, and we have the Hog Freestyle board. This is the 8. The 8's back. Love that. These are out now. So pick them up at waltzskateboarding.com. Check out these. They have them in blue. We have them in pink and green. And probably more colors soon. This is my collection of stuff. Some of it in storage in my garage, some of it now hanging on my wall, some of it sitting in a warehouse where I will ship it out to you soon, hopefully. But thanks for coming along. Keep dancing. We'll see you very soon.
Dogs.
Like old dancer prints on an 8-inch board. It's like bacon concave. Early Yuta Fuji prototype. I'll send it back to him still. There's so much shit here. Got the light box I used to burn the screens, to develop the screens for all of the handmade boards.